are back. Getting ready to roll off here. All right, so tonight on the pole, we have Mr. Ron Thompson, Mr. Mike McConville on the outside pole. Looks like Daniel Monahan in third, Jimmy Babb in fourth, Stephen Massey in fifth, Tim Marlowe in sixth, Hunter Kent in seventh, Jason Holsworth in eighth, Ryan Lang in ninth, Doc Stout in 10th, Randy McKinney in 11th, and Perry Snelson in 12th. Thompson brings him to the green. Way better start. I don't know if that start will be under review or not. Thompson will be able to power back by on the inside. Mike, oh no, bad luck for the points leader. Like Monahan got sideways and collected the 52. I apologize, I'm trying to get the ticker to come back up now. So. Don't want to see me come up. I apologize.
try this one more time. It just does not want to cooperate tonight.
Babb. Steven Massey's going to move up to Jason Holsworth's going to move up into the second spot here. Ron Thompson right behind him. Good out there in front. Truck now. So far, Jimmy Babb in the class of the field with the fastest lap so far. Holsworth in second. That's champion Mr. Ron Thompson in third. Second place in points, Mr. Stephen Massey. Third place in points. Back of the pack and involved that race. Current point leader. 11. I'm sure he got a little bit of damage there as well too. Still up front, you got Mr. Jimmy Babb keeping a couple truck distance there. Right behind him is the Hornets. Have a bid for the lead. You got Jason Holsworth coming on strong. Away from Jimmy Babb as well. Here comes Ron Thompson. Quick here. So got all the way back to the 7th spot now. Up front, Jason Holsworth, the Hornet's Nest behind him now. Ron Thompson, Stephen Massey, combo all over the back bumper of that 8 truck. Jason gets a little sideways coming off the 2 there. Still able to hold on to the lead. Got it fixed. All right, we're back live. Still Mr. Jason up front. Mr. Mike McConville in second. Stephen Massey in third. Holding on to the lead. Combo right there on his bumper. Massey a couple tries back. And Ryan Lang coming up. Catch some of these leads. Massey starting to turn it up a little bit. His teammate Ryan Lang. Traffic stays far enough out of the way. up into the second spot. Almost not giving up. Right back to the inside. Mike's going to have a handful of right hand. He's just continuing his steady march to the front. Putting on a clinic. Got about 3 trucks in the second spot. Trying to do everything he can to catch him. Like for third.
saving a little bit of tire. Quite get to that rear. Side in here. Make it work. Top is kind of hard to defend. Teammate Ryan Lang now on the charge. Michael Conville coming back up into the mix now. A four-way battle for the lead. Four-way battle for the lead, side by side. Michael Conville coming back in the mix now on the inside of Brian Lane. Steve Massey on the inside of Jason Holdsworth, trying to make that pass. Decided to go ahead and make his pit stop. These two battling out side by side for laps now. Knows that the brother is going to be able to make able to make that pass, but you have Jason battling back on the inside. Set the pace. There we go. Stephen Massey, Jason Holsworth, Brandon McCaney, Doc Scout, Ron Thompson round out the top five. Looks like everybody else is going to already choose to take their pit stop. So I expect these guys to come in here shortly. It's like Jason decided to go ahead and make his pit stop. I would assume that Steven's going to probably come in this time. Sure enough, he does. They hand the lead over to Randy McCaney. Randy McCaney and Ron Thompson, they have not pitted. Right, so that is going to bring everybody to pit road. Back to Stephen Massey. After everything plays out, Michael Conville is hit. That's got to come out a little bit further than the other guys. Laying right behind him. go. We have Mike McConville out front. Mr. Ryan Lang in second. Jason Holdsworth in third. Stephen Massey in fourth. Way back up to the fifth. These guys are playing nicely. Throw out to our sponsors. Ryan Lang in second. Mike McConville starting to pull away from Ryan Lang a little bit. I would assume 2.5 seconds back to third place, Jason Holdsworth. Back to fourth place, Stephen Massey. Holdsworth and Stephen Massey. Got around Ryan Lang now for second and third. Stephen Massey's going to get around Jason for second. Go. You have Stephen Massey. Sorry, Mike McConville, Stephen Massey, Jason Holdsworth. Can they hold out and get Mike McConville and make that pass the next 26 laps? Massey has definitely been the fastest truck on the track. like that. Oh, Michael Collins. 20 laps. Massey making that pass to the inside. Michael Collins coming out of 2. 15 to go. Holdsworth's going to be able to make that pass in the second spot. Now back to the front. Massey and Jason Holdsworth. There you have it, 15 to go. You got Stephen Massey out front, Mike McConnell in second. Jason Holdsworth in second, Mike McConnell in third. second. Mike McConville still holding on to third, right there with him. Back to 10 to go. 10 to go. Hunter Kent's been able to make a good run back up there. Back up into the 4 spot, so he should be able to salvage some points for him. Back to 7 to go. Still same 3 up front. Mr. Stephen Massey up front. Jason Holsworth in second. Mike McConville in third. Back to 2 to go. Definitely waiting for this lap to get over with. Wants to see that white flag. No surprises. Back to the white flag. It is Mr. Stephen Massey Jason Holsworth, Mike McConnell. Race is definitely for second spot. Mike McConnell coming back a little strong. Trying to make it work. It's a little loose coming out of 2. Is he going to be able to make it stick in 3 and 4? Jason's going to protect that inside. And here we have it. Mr. Stephen Massey for the win. Jason Holsworth holds off a hard charging Mike McConnell. All right.
Let's get everybody up here. See if we can. I do not see Jason. Oh, there he is. All right. Let's bring up third place, Mr. Mike McConnell first.
Mr. Mike McConnell, how's it going, man?
It was going good for until about 20 to go.
Right. Do you think you stopped a little too early on the pit stop and just got your tires out from underneath of you or what?
No, I noticed in the first run, I mean, granted, I was just hanging behind the 3 in front of me, that with about 15 to go, I started sticking it to the bottom in 3 and 4, and I just felt like I was so much better than everyone. So I was like, all right, I'll try to undercut the pit stop by a lap or 2. I was good on fuel the whole way, but for some reason the truck just didn't come in until about 10 to go, and the arrow just couldn't get back by anybody, you know.
Yeah,
but
you
it was
made a valiant effort on that last lap there. Just if you wouldn't have gotten a little loose coming out of 2, you might have been fine.
Yeah, we tried. I feel like this is probably the best run we've had all season, like as a complete race. You know, started up front, ran up front, had pace all race, didn't fall off any. It felt nice to be competitive for the whole run.
Well, that's the goal. I mean, running up with those guys, man, that's a pretty good feat in itself, especially running up there with Steven like that. So, and Jason's always tough when he doesn't get in somebody else's bad luck. So, so it was definitely a good
spins on the start.
Right. All right, man. You want to give out any shout outs?
I want to shout out my teammate, Daniel Moynihan. He was the one coaching me up, trying to keep me focused after I got passed for the lead there. He's like, hang in there, head down, you'll get them again. You're just as fast as them.
Yeah, I felt bad for him, man, on that spin. Him and Hunter, man, that just kind of it would have been a 6-truck race if they wouldn't have got tore up.
Yeah, he's got to stop stepping in his own donut glaze, you know?
Right. Yeah, it kind of happens sometimes. I'm sorry, I cut you off on giving him shout-outs, man. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good. I want to thank everyone that puts on this league. Hunter that brought me in. Love racing with you guys every week. And it's nice to show that I'm not just another field filler, you know? I can actually run up front and potentially win one of these things one of these days, you know?
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Got to have a goal, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. Where are we at next week, man? Do you know?
Where are we next week? That's a good question. Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's not a bad track. A little tire wear.
Another hard to pass track.
Yeah, exactly. One groove. So that means you need to make a fast setup start on the pole, man.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't even call it one groove. It's more like half a groove.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. All right, buddy. Well, we shall see you next week in Nashville, buddy.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we can get down in Motown.
All right. Well, there you have it, Mr. Mike McConnell, tonight's third-place finisher.
Mr. Jason Holsworth, what a run, man. You finally put something together and not have bad luck.
It's not always about luck. Sometimes it's due to error. Yeah, but that was a fun race. Always like racing with Massey. Shame for Hunter getting damaged. I'm sure he would have been right up there. But having Mike up there, Ryan in the first leg as well was a fair bit of fun.
Oh, yeah. If Daniel and Hunter wouldn't have got it tore up, I think it would have been about a 6-truck race for the end there. So,
Yeah.
that was a shame to see those two guys get messed up early in the race. So, but no, man, you had it all night long. You were fast. You were knocking off some of the fastest laps of the night for a while there. Real consistent.
Was I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't even driving that hard. I was trying to save my tires because I knew we were probably going to go green.
Right.
To be honest, I didn't even think I was going that hard.
Yeah, no, you did a great job, man. It's good to see you up front and not get caught up in somebody else's wreck. That seems to be the MO sometimes.
Just how it goes sometimes. That's racing.
Yep.
Sometimes you need a bit of luck. Sometimes you don't get it.
That's just what they say. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, right?
Pretty much spot on.
All right. Any shout outs you want to give out today?
Yeah, JT and obviously the Nitro crew building the set. You and Doc for putting on the league, and obviously Zeta for the prizes and all the other guys as well as the sponsors. So shout out to them. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.
All right, buddy. Well, Nashville, here you come. So see if you can make it big in Nashville.
I do like Nashville.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week in Nashville. Congratulations. There you have it.
Thank you,
Tonight's
Seth.
2nd place finisher, Mr. Jason Holsworth. Damn it, Steven. I got told you got to go to the tech shed, man.
That's all right. They know me by my first name there.
Right? This has become an old habit, man.
It's a good habit.
Well, this is true. This is true. At least you got a little bit of points on Hunter this time.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, dude still finished fourth.
Yeah, he
getting
did,
in a wreck.
Right, he did squeak one out there, and I was kind of shocked that he was able to recover from that because he got tore up pretty good there.
Yeah, he did. He had quite a bit of damage. That's a nice recovery by him.
Yeah.
Him and Ryan both to get 4th and 5th.
Right. I wished him and I don't know what happened with Ryan and then Daniel, man. If those guys wouldn't have been tore up and messed up, that would have been a nice 7-truck race there at the end.
Oh, 100%. Man, that was an awesome race, wasn't it?
It was.
Like, holy cow.
Yeah, you and Jason ran side by side, kind of like you and Hunter there for a long time, man. It was freaking great, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. So what do you think about Nashville?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hard to pass.
I don't like it at all.
You better start out front.
Right, and that's probably – I'm not good at qualifying. Clearly, like, I can't do it.
Right.
So I better practice that a lot.
That definitely is going to be in your best interest there because it's like a groove, maybe half a groove track. So unless somebody screws up greatly, then it's kind of hard to get around them, that's for sure.
Yeah, right.
All right, man. Well, you know the deal. Give them shout-outs. Can you remember them?
Yes, I can. I want to start off, though, with Burnt Rubber Racing, the broadcast. And then I want to thank Jason, Mike, Hunter, pretty much everyone in that race for allowing that race to go green. Like, that's an important thing. And it's great for iRacing and the vibe whenever you get a green flag race. But then as far as sponsors go, NEPA Towing, Mean Deans Automotive, Greer and Greer Associates. I'm messing up pretty bad here.
You're doing all right.
All right, Butt Kicker, Nitro, of course Johnny for always building the quick sets.
There you go. All right. Well, there you have it. Tonight's winner, Mr. Stephen Massey. We shall see everybody next week in Nashville. That'll do it for Burnt Rubber Racing and the VSpeed Contender Series. See y'all next week.